And Erica, we learned a lot about Brian Walsh through court records, leading us to learn about his fake Andy Warhol paintings, a sociopath diagnosis, and a stolen will.
He was very calculated, almost genius about how he went about things.
That's one description of Brian Walsh from the owner of the largest Andy Warhol gallery in the world. Walsh was charged with selling him 2 fake paintings. Just one chapter in the saga of the Cohasset man's life.
Perhaps it was a misunderstanding.
This is another one. Walsh appearing at a virtual probate court hearing in April 2023 over the estate of his late father, Dr. Thomas Walsh. Brian was accused of going into his estranged father's Hull home, selling his art, rugs, jewelry, and car, and attempting to sell the home itself. His brother said he withdrew significant funds from their father's estate without accounting for them, and allegedly destroyed his father's will. A friend of Dr. Walsh took a picture of that will before it vanished. It reads, "I hereby bequeath to Brian R. Walsh my best wishes, but nothing else from my estate." That same friend also hinted at other problems, writing in court papers that Brian had been a long-term patient at Austin Riggs Center Psychiatric Hospital. He was diagnosed as a sociopath, and this would never change. The case over his father's estate was ultimately dismissed. But in the art fraud case, friends and family painted yet another picture of Walsh, giving clues about a troubled childhood. Brian's wife, Anna, wrote to the judge asking for leniency, saying Brian was told he was a loser and that his parents should not have had him, that he had no chances of making anything of himself in life, and that he was a lost cause. Walsh himself wrote about what he called his journey of self-growth, saying, quote, "I have created a contract for myself. I am an honest, courageous, loving leader." Prosecutors didn't buy it, writing that he'd engaged in a pattern of lies, deceit, and fraud, adding the full scope of the fraud might never be discovered.
And in another chilling discovery, we learned Anna Walsh filed a police report back in 2014 in Washington, D.C., saying Brian threatened to kill her, but no charges were filed. The case was closed because police said Anna never cooperated with the investigation. Karen Anderson, 5 Investigates.